Hello folks, welcome to Ludlow. Maundy Thursday. I'd like to come here on Maundy Thursday. Just to touch you up, that's the Butter Cross and that's St Lawrence's behind me. Just take you up down Broad Street. Yes, Georgian Tudor architecture on both sides. So, there's a nice little market up here. Shall we wander at the market? I'm going to see what I'm looking at. Rather than looking at my mug, see where I'm going, see what I'm facing, turning around, so I can hold it in the left hand a little better. And yeah, in case you hadn't noticed, yes, I am in a suit. Look at my shoes. Those shoes. Yeah, I don't get to wear one very often, really, not as much as I'd like to. It is nice to get dressed up. Italian fashion or women's wear, not really my type, is it? Honest. A very expensive place is Ludlow. You have the west side of the tracks and the east side of the tracks. It's divided, sadly. You have, the west side is very rich, as you can see here. It's very artisanal food and a lot of delis and the like. It's all very nice. It's very expensive, so a lot of retired professionals come here to live. And obviously, you also have a lot of professionals able to work from home a lot of the time. But they also need commuting some tea. I might buy some tea later on. So I'll wander around and see what I'm looking at here. Yeah, isn't this wonderful? And this is every second and fourth Thursday of the month. And I haven't been here in 3 years, since Maundy Thursday 2019, because of the you know what. I used to go to the very nice fish shop. We did lunch. We used to do lunch. So we used to have some food there before we wander around. And I'm not doing food yet. They hope to in the next few months. You see, that's the castle, home of the martial laws and a significant history going back since the Norman conquest, keeping the Welsh out mainly. It's been fought over by both the Welsh and the English, and they're down there, they have their own team again. That was a cinema and a theatre. St Lawrence's again. Might have a wander up to the St Lawrence's. Might have a film inside. Who knows? So beef fresh, beeswax, food wraps. Yeah, it's all rather nice. So Ian Hislop a few years ago made a documentary for Region 4, half an hour documentary, in which he examined the town, the difference between both sides of the tracks. The east side is where, to put it mildly, the C2DE, put it to simplify it, that's where the C2DE live, mainly. On the west side, the ABC ones, and certainly the A's. And there's quite a disparity. If you wanted to see the division of British socio-economic living, come to Ludlow. You'll see it's dark. Obviously, the C2D come in here to the town to the shopping. You've got council research, other transport shops. Oh, they have another deli here. So they do come in, obviously, after, which is their town after all. It's just that the stark difference between both income classes, and it is quite a big division. Mousetrap cheese, look at all that cheese. Want some cheese, fruit and veg, Peter Meredith opticians. Yeah, Rose and Crown Inn since 1102. Isn't this rather nice? Just have a wander around here so you can see what I've already had my lunch. Had a very nice prawn crayfish open sandwich with some fries. The Church Inn, that's just down here. I'll try and keep this brief. I do want to get out. There's a bit of a job to get down here today because of diversions. That's the conduit. Yeah, it's Church Inn. And it's had a big makeover in recent years. It still has some lot of charm about it, but it is now gone quite a lot at market. The almshouses, they were served as the cottage hospital in the bottom of the landscape in the BBC adaptation in the early 80s. So here we have St Lawrence's, the Cathedral of the Marches. And look at that west window. Isn't that fabulous? And that's where Lady Maud married their servant, Lot. They came out of that west door there. And the organ is playing. Let's just take a look inside. And I'll probably finish this video. That's the rear end of the church inn. That's the river lounge for dinner and residence rooms upstairs. It must be very nice to stay in there. Hey, now I'll just have a look inside the church here very briefly before I vanish off elsewhere. It's they've got the same central heating on, they've got the gas on. Just a peek down there. Interim high efficiency gas boiler plant. Yeah, it's working towards a greener church. Well, that's what the church has turned into, isn't it? The smoke, sadly. This is what you can see here. That's the church. Anyway, just turn around. All in one take. Aren't I clever? So, yeah. Ludlow. Rather delightful little place. So, I'll just say goodbye, and I'll see you another day.